You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
God, this is so funny. I like to come here. It's like therapy.
That's
you know, they were going to cancel you, but I did the show. You're good for another 3 days.
Thanks. We have you to blame. Thanks.
Pat would be very entertaining to see at a book signing. Pat, because you know he's going to fuck with everybody.
Oh, you know it.
It's going to be a very entertaining event.
How does he get his energy, Jimmy?
I don't know. He's just Pat's the guy that's born
me.
with that. He's one of those guys that's just born with that energy.
You've always had this energy, Pat.
Well, years ago they said you was a retard. My father goes, "There's something wrong. He'd speak out of turn. But if you were Italian and you sang off key, another Caruso. But if you were funny, because Italians weren't not known to be funny, they thought you made a fool of yourself when you said something at the table. But if you were Jewish, you said something funny, another Milton Berle. That's the difference of culture. See? When you study that, because when I grew up and watched comics, they're all Jewish guys, great. Shecky Green, Milton Berles were great. All of them, Jack Benny's, they were all Jewish. I mean, it's in their DNA. They dynamite with the comedic flow. I don't see much flow today with some of the comics. They don't have a flow, a rhythm. See, we become like jazz guys, jazz comics. You know, he's got it, I think. I don't know what the hell I done. He hums.
He's got it. No doctor could cure it either.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, your father, there's a picture of Pat's dad. It's cool because he talks about his father. And did he ever see you perform, or did he die before he performed, or he saw you?
He says, I don't know what he does. Keep your union card.
Oh, really?
Because they never saw a check $25,000 for one night. I didn't make that in a year when I was laying bricks.
Right.
And he left there. He goes, don't get too cute. He did a lot of neck movement, my father. We never served him soup. Never. He used to talk that way. If the wind was blowing on his hat, the hat never fell off because he had a certain rhythm with his head. Everybody's losing a fucking umbrella. Everybody's losing their shoes. He's going, I go, Dad, what's the matter your hat don't fall? Because I have a rhythm. It's called Italian rhythm. And fucking, one time he missed his mountain, stabbed the waitress. And we had to set up.
It took me a second. He missed his mouth.
He's moving his head.
Yeah, because he always moves his head. You know.
Oh, here he comes again.
Thank you.
Look at him hovering like impending.
He's like a scent.
You should grab his fucking shirt collar and smash a bottle into his face, like in Goodfellas.
He just leaned in and put the book upside down in front of me.
Yeah.
So you see the quotes. What's the one?
The quotes.
I
No,
want you to see the quotes.
What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know.
Why no picture with Frank Sinatra in the book?
Yeah, you got. I want to see the quotes.
Hey, what do you want?
Here's a great quote. That guy's annoying, Jim Norton.
There's your quote.
Mother of God.
Where's the Frank Sinatra picture?
Do you have a Sinatra picture or no? No Sinatra picture? Picture with Sinatra?
No.
Had you ever gotten one?
I wouldn't take a picture because after what I told him, that was the end of me.
It was the end of him, yeah.
No, but you know something? Every time he saw me, he hugged me. How you doing, Pat? I'm fine, Frank. And a wise guy who was very close to Frank said, Frank, you can't do that to this guy. This guy, you better, he's just that kind of guy. He said, don't tell him how to be funny. I don't tell you to sing, Frank. Don't tell me how to be funny. You don't tell a butcher how to cut the fucking veal cutlets. And they looked at me because no one's ever said that. I mean, Pat Henry, God love him, was with him 14, 15 years. And Tom Drees, another wonderful guy. But you know something? They idolize him so much that they forgot who they are. They didn't promote their comedy. They didn't promote how great they are. They say, I'm with Frank, I'm with Frank, I'm with Frank, I'm with Frank, I'm with Frank. What the fuck is that? How dare you? How fucking dare you not be an individual? You can respect the guy and say, I love that guy, he's wonderful. How are you? I never took a picture. I never went to his dressing room. I never hung out with him. I do. I finished the job. I went home. They go, don't you hang out with Frank? I don't hang out with my wife, and I'm married to her. She's got her own fucking room. Why? Because she wants to get laid in the dark. I can't see in the fucking dark. I mean, give me a fucking break.
How hard were those gigs, opening for Sinatra? Were they easy or hard gigs?
I'm shitting in my pants with nerves. I got Count Basie, who did a half hour before me with that fucking band. Ladies and gentlemen, I know, come up, and I go out. And I'm talking for 5 minutes, and they're staring at me. And Phil Harris, I don't know if you remember Phil Harris. He goes, bring the man on. And I said, what's the matter, Phil? You can't get a girl? Broke it up. Shit. And Alice Faye, who was his wife, I went, you'll never know just how much I love you. That was a famous song. I said, what a pair of balls. I'm a young kid, scared shit. Bring on the man. We went backstage. I said, me something, you prick. How the fuck are you trying to upset me? Who's your guys? You're a prick. Phil Harris, you're a fucking prick. I said, I'm working with Sinatra. I'm shitting in my pants. And then Frank says, take this out. I know the fuck am I here? Why the fuck am I here? And they go, this guy's fucking nuts. No, I'm not nuts. You ain't going to do that to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. Then they backed away. And every night I worked, nobody said a fucking word. I swear to God. But you know something? It was the toughest 58 shows I ever did.
Yeah.
Because I felt I wasn't wanted. And I said to Frank, I'll leave tomorrow. But please, don't tell me how the fuck you're taking out a piece of my fucking... The only thing I'm getting a laugh. You want to take out my the and my about and who? How the fuck could you do that? He didn't, I swear he didn't know. He's looking at me and Jilly was behind me. And my friend Louis said, Frank, not this guy. This guy ain't going to take that. You can't do that to this guy. That's unfair. They're waiting for you. And that 58 fucking shows. And when that was over, I went downtown with Joe. And everybody made fun of Joe Williams. Yeah, fucking went downtown after Sinatra. You fucking dumb cocksucker. A few years later, Stevie, did he go downtown? Sinatra goes downtown. Oh, now yours are all cocksuckers. When I went downtown, I was a prick, a piece of shit. Yours are all fucking losers. Frank went downtown, and Frank went to fucking hell. You said, oh, follow him. I ain't follow him. Fuck all he is. Victor Moan, you know, another guy. And everybody, we're with Frank. We're with fucking Frank. Where's Victor Moan now? He's selling fucking umbrellas on the fucking beach of Miami. Fuck all he is. Cocksuckers. I stand up to people and you call me a prick. Fuck you.
What did Sinatra say to you? What did he say to you? Not to do certain things? Did he say...
He took out a thing about the Saints. I said... I was only getting laughs on that fucking little story. Yeah. The Saints, my mother turned the Saints upside down. So I said, Julie, why didn't Frank tell me that? And I knocked on the door and I started fucking screaming. I said, then that prick's turning around. Get bring on the guy. Fucking Phil Harris, drunken cocksucker that he was. Fucking drunk. What do you call it? You're a prick. Okay? You're a prick. And Alice Frey standing there says, Phil, leave it alone, Phil. Yeah, Phil, fuck. I figure I'm going to get fired.
And then you think I don't let things go.
Frank's mother said, that's your friend.
This is 40, 50 years ago.
That's your friend.
Like it happened yesterday.
Gavones that you hang out with.
Gavone.
That's what she said. That's about a couple of weeks later when she heard the story, she says, Bashka, God bless you. You got a dignity. That's what you got. I said, well, Senor, I'm not trying to do anything wrong. You're dead right. And my son should know better to tell you what to do with the tools. You got the tools.
And he kept you on, or that was the end of it?
No, but it wasn't even keeping me on. It was so fucking bad. I went on. I went on my 20 minutes. I want to get the fuck out of there. Yeah. It was poison to me. But I finished the engagement, and 3 days later, down the fucker with Joe Williams. And I work with the biggest stars. Jimmy, the biggest stars, Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, where the fuck you go? They were wonderful to me. How are you, Pat? Welcome to the show. Well, thank you. I want to fucking cry. And these cocksuckers turn around, take this out, take that out. How fucking dare you? Tell a fucking plumber to fuck his pipes.
How dare you say, how dare me?
That's why I got the book like that. And remember, the next book, I'm going to tell you what's the next book.
What's the next book?
You born a dog, you can't die a cat. Remember that.
Fuck, Pat, you rule. We love the Pat Cooper.
And in my comedic
you can't hear me.
world, they don't respect me.
Comedians do?
No, I'm bringing out a point. Never did the comedy festival. Why? What the fuck did I do wrong? Why? When they had it up in Canada, when they had it here, nobody would pick up the phone and say, get Pat Cooper. You know why? Because they know I'm going to fucking destroy them. Mm-hmm. One way or the other. If I bomb, I'm going to be fucking great. Because nobody bombs like me. I'm the best bomber in the fucking world. I went to bomb school. Everybody was fucking breaking my balls. How dare you fucking say that to me? Who the fuck are you? I told my father. I said, he goes, you know, you ain't here, it's 6 o'clock. It's 1 minute after. Open the fucking door or kick it down. I couldn't kick my fucking ass down. He goes, well, from now on, it's 6 o'clock we eat. All right, stop breaking my fucking balls. Then I go sitting down there and the macaroni's missing. He goes, you see, you're late. All right, today that's called fucking abuse. Years ago it was called raising your children.
Right.
That's the fucking difference. Years ago there was dignity, character. And if you don't like it, I say, why is the dipper always facing you? He said, get him married and get your own fucking dipper. That's what my old man told me. He said. I said, where's the dessert? Put your hands underneath the pasta. If you find ice cream, that's the fucking dessert. But your hand is going to get wet.
But he was a saint.
Who?
Your father. You've
No,
told
a saint.
You've told us he was a saint in the bathroom.
He says a lot of things that I put in his mouth. If he said that, he would be at the Radio City Music Hall getting big money.
Yeah, no saint
You're going
again.
to play that next.
I don't know. That's too many seats.
Make sure I'm in there.
You know, Pat, I would love to sit here all day and chat with you.
Goodbye.
But I'm fucking done.
Fuck you. Goodbye. I don't need this shit.
Fuck you, goodbye.
That should be your book.
I hope your fucking bird walks with a limp.
That's going to be his, right there on the headstone. Fuck you, goodbye.
Thanks for having me. I love you guys.
Pat
You know
Cooper,
that.
Pat, thank you,
You
sir.
are
thank
the best,
And
sir.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, fucking world.
The virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.